Studying for 8th grade exams when my friend Claude texted, "We're breaking into the school tonight. Bring a crowbar." I replied with LMAO because Claude was a rule follower, the type to remind the teacher to check the homework just so he could collect another A+. But within seconds, he had already responded with, "Everything depends on this." My stomach dropped. Claude didn't joke about stuff like this. He wouldn't even share homework answers, let alone plan a break-in. I called him immediately, but he wouldn't pick up. Just texted back, "Can't talk. Meet me behind the gym at midnight, please." That please got me. Claude had tutored me through algebra last year when I was failing. Spent his lunch periods making sure I understood quadratic equations when everyone else had given up on me. I owed him everything. The next 2 hours crawled by. I tried focusing on my history notes, but kept reading the same paragraph about the Civil War over and over. My parents went to bed at 11. I waited another 20 minutes to make sure they were asleep, then slipped out my window in old jeans and a black hoodie. The crowbar from Dad's garage felt wrong in my backpack, heavy like guilt. I biked through empty suburban streets, avoiding the main roads where cops might be patrolling. The whole time I kept thinking about Claude's text. What could possibly make him risk his perfect record? His whole future? Dot High looked different at night, like those abandoned buildings in horror movies where terrible things happen. I found Claude behind the gym, dressed all black, pacing back and forth. His hands were shaking. "Thank goodness you came," he whispered, and his voice cracked a little. "They're demolishing the old computer lab at 6 tomorrow morning." "So?" I asked, confused. The computer lab had been closed for years. "I can't explain yet. Just trust me, okay?" His eyes were wild, desperate in a way I'd never seen. This wasn't the Claude who calmly explained polynomials. This was someone barely holding it together. He led me to a window on the side of the building, one he'd apparently loosened during school earlier. "I came back after detention and prepped it," he explained. Whatever this was about, it was eating him alive. I pried the window open with the crowbar, the sound making us both freeze. We crawled through into the old computer lab, dust sheets covering ancient monitors like ghosts. Claude went straight to a specific computer in the corner, dropping to his knees and searching frantically behind it. "It's not here!" His voice pitched higher, panicked. "It has to be here!" He scrambled to the storage room connected to the lab, tearing through boxes of old keyboards and tangled cables. I'd never seen him like this, throwing things, not caring about the noise. "Claude, what are we looking for?" I demanded, but he just kept searching, muttering, 39 minutes. We had 39 minutes of camera footage. Footsteps echoed from upstairs. We both dove under desks, holding our breath as the security guard's steps passed overhead and continued down the hall. As soon as they faded, Claude went back to searching, even more frantic now. That's when I saw tears on his face. Claude, who didn't even cry when he broke his arm in PE, was crying. "Please," he whispered to himself. "Please be here." He spotted something behind an old printer and yanked out a dusty camcorder bag. Inside was an old camera with a mini DV tape, and Claude clutched it to his chest like he'd found buried treasure. "Is that what we came for?" I asked, completely lost. He finally looked at me, really looked at me, and the words tumbled out. "3 months ago, my big brother and I were messing around after school. We found this old camcorder and started filming stupid comedy sketches. Him doing impressions, me attempting parkour, both of us just being idiots." His voice broke. "Sam died 2 weeks later. That car accident on Route 93. I remembered. Claude had been absent for a week. When he came back, teachers spoke to him in soft voices, and nobody asked him